Hello babies, my name is Benzie, and this channel will be about my journey on retatrutide. I think that's how you pronounce it, but we're gonna call that bad girl Reta, you know what I mean? So I don't really see a lot of black girls really talk about Reta and being on it, or I don't even know if they know what it is. It's such like, I feel like right now we are such in the early stage of GOPs and Reta and everything like that. If of course it's not FDA approved, so that's that. But I'm on it. I got it, and y'all know I got it from my homegirl from across the water. So just like, I guess I'm gonna be y'all guinea pig. I'm okay with being y'all guinea pig. I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? Y'all can watch my journey, and then we'll go from there. And I'm gonna be real and honest about all that. I'm not gonna bullshit y'all or nothing. Like, if it's not working, I'm gonna be like, it's not working. I like it. But if it's working, I'm gonna be like, get you on some of that. Because when I tell y'all, I have tried everything. I've tried it all. I didn't try calorie deficit. I didn't try the egg diet, y'all. Y'all know how desperate you gotta be to try the egg diet, to eat boiled eggs day and night and day. Oh my gosh, it was too much. It was too much, but I feel like I found something that worked, y'all. And this is not my first time on GLP. Now, a lot of people, I ain't tell a lot of people, but fuck it. You know what? I'm going to tell the world, because you don't get a trophy to not take it, okay? Everybody who's like, I want to do it natural so I can show the world that I'm natural. I did it natural. I did it. You don't get a trophy for that, okay? All you get is disappointment when it don't work. When you don't succeed, you get sadness. You get standing on a boat with your shirt on because you can't take it off. I'm not speaking from experience. Anyways, yeah, you don't get a trophy from it, so I don't understand why people, like, are so like, I'm not taking it. Me, I'm gonna take it. At first, I did feel ashamed because y'all make such a negative thing with taking GLPs. Like, people make taking GLP such a negative thing, and it's like a little shameful when you first start taking it, because you're like, I don't want people to know because they're gonna think I'm cheating. Who gives a fuck? I cheated all through high school, okay? I didn't cheat it all my life. I ain't cheat on no man though. Or I got more, like, I have standards. But on this fat, baby, I'm going to cheat on it all day long, and I don't care who knows. I don't care anymore. I don't care. So I feel like I want to document this for y'all, because, like, somebody have to do it. Why not me? You know what I mean? Why not a real bitch? I got y'all. So let me tell y'all, I was on tirzepatide. I started tirzepatide sometimes last year, 2025. Probably around, like, August or something like that, right? When I first took it, that day, I felt the difference. I felt like, I can't eat. Like, oh my, it's not going down. And I was happy and I was proud of that, right? Because I'm like, I know this, I'm about to lose so much weight. It's gonna work this time, because I can't even put it in my mouth. You know what I mean? I was so happy. And it did work. Tirzepatide definitely worked, because it stops your hunger, so which means that you won't be able to eat a lot. But also, that can also be negative from my experience. For me, I felt like I was a little too happy that I wasn't eating a lot. You know what I mean? I was just a little too proud that the weight was dropping off because I couldn't eat, because I know that I was consuming the, like, really small amount of calories, y'all. Like, it was crazy. Like, probably eating 1 time a day, and I'll be like, oh, I'm so full, and I'll be so happy about that. But the thing about that is, because I wasn't eating enough, I was just so tired all the time. Y'all, I used to go to the gym 5 times a week before tirzepatide because I was on a calorie deficit, trying to like, do everything the natural way. And natural way, you gotta get in that gym, right? You gotta really do that thing. So I was already starting off with this lifestyle that I already built for myself, going to the gym 5 days a week, calorie counting, weighing my food, all of that. I'm and tirzepatide was supposed to be like me adding to that, right? Like, okay, little dose, a little boost, help you out. There you go, boost. But when I was taking it, because I wasn't eating enough calories, I would get so tired. And then guess what? Y'all girls stopped going to the gym. Your girl stopped going to the gym because I'm too tired. I have no energy to go. So I was replacing the gym and my lifestyle that I built with the tirzepatide, which is never a good thing, you guys. And also, because I was able to eat 1 time a day, I was like, okay, well, I could just eat anything I want. And my place was Gloria's. Now, anybody who know me, I love some Gloria's. I love me some Mexican food. You feel me? And at Gloria's, you can get a margarita, and that margarita is the best margarita I've had in my life. The best margarita. So I would just order Gloria's with margaritas, and that's what I'll eat for the day. And I don't care what nobody say. When you're drinking on a GLP, it literally, I was losing weight constantly. And the moment I started drinking with it, I felt like my weight was starting to like stagnate. Like it started getting stagnant. It stopped working for the last month. I think I've lost like 20 pounds by that time. I was around like, okay, we ain't that cool yet. But I will get there. Whenever I lose weight, I'll tell y'all. I'm supposed to be honest. I gotta be honest with y'all, and it's hard because I've never really said how much I weighed online, y'all. All right, you a real nigga, you got this. Okay, so I was at 226. I believe I was at 226, right, when I first started taking tirzepatide. Mind you, that's like my highest weight. My highest weight was like 260. And I lost 40 pounds naturally, going to the gym, grinding. I lost all that naturally, but it was very hard, and it was definitely not in the most healthy way, right? So when I got to tirzepatide and I started doing that from October to December, I lost 20 pounds on tirzepatide. And then December, I had went out the country, y'all. Now, I was going to Africa for a month. And one thing about African food, that food is so good. So I had 2 options. I could have took my tirzepatide with me to Africa and keep taking it. Or I could just leave it at the house and just eat and live life and enjoy life, because I feel like I just been so much in my head about losing weight that these last couple of years I haven't enjoyed life, you guys. If you know what I'm talking about, leave a comment, please, because I feel like the last 3 years I've been so consumed about like, oh, I'm not the right size, I'm not the right shape, I need to be grinding, I don't want to go out with my friends, I don't want to do this, I need to be working hard, going in the gym. Like, I feel like the last 3 summers, I feel like I just been in the house. I've been in the house. I haven't been living life, and that's why I have to change this, y'all. I want to live life. I want to have fun. I don't want to have to stress about my weight all the time. You feel me? If you feel me, you feel me. So I made a grown woman decision and said, you know what? I am leaving this at the house, and I'm going to go to Africa for this month and enjoy my life, enjoy the food, and just have a good time. And that's exactly what I did. I had an amazing time. And guess what? That weight came right on back. Surprise, bitch. Mind you, by the time I left, I'm at like 208, y'all. Like, I was at 200. I actually reached 199. I was so happy. But I don't know how I got to 199 to 208. It was that drinking. It's that margarita. I promise you that shit went from 199 to 208 by the time I left for Africa, which was fine. I still felt like I was tea and I was ready to go. But I knew when I got back in January that I had to be on my grind, y'all. When I got back, guess how much I weighed? You guessed it. 226. The exact amount that I was when I started first taking tirzepatide. That's what I was. I was at 226. And when I looked at the scale, first off, I mean, it was two different feelings that came in. One is, it could have been worse. Because the way I was eating in that month. I'm having flashbacks. But it could have been worse. And I also knew that was a lot of water weight as well. And I knew once I got back on the tirzepatide, it was going to go down. So I was a little more confident in myself. But while I was in Africa that last week, I knew I was eating so much that I knew I had to come up with a game plan when I got back. So as I'm sitting there my last weekend in Africa, I was like, I want to try retatrutide. I was like, I want to try retatrutide. And I'm just going to say Reta, y'all. I'm tired of struggling. Shit, words are tricky. Yeah, I was like, I want to try Reta. So, call up my plug. Yeah, send that. Yeah, gotcha. 1 week, got it. So, when I first got back to the U.S., I took the tirzepatide because I had to get something under control. I was out of control out there. So I had to get back into control. Storm came, had to stay in the house. So I was eating a lot of soup and stuff. And yeah, I was over it. And then the Reta came 2 days after I took the tirzepatide. And then I'm like, you know, when you get something, you so giddy. You like, oh, I want to try that. I wanted to try it so bad. And I was asking ChatGPT, like, is it too early? And Chat said, girl, yes. Come on now. You just took that tirzepatide. Don't take that right now. And I was like, okay, what if I wait like 2 days? It said, girl, wait a week. I said, okay. And then 2 days later, I said, I'm gonna take it anyway. Yeah. So I took it, y'all. I took it 2 days later. And, okay, mind you, when I got back, I came with a whole different perspective on how I was going to do a whole different game plan. I knew I was not going to eat 1 time a day and drink, because what happened was when I lost that 26 pounds, I was so scared that I was going to look flabby. You know what I mean? Like, get that Ozempic face and have that, sag in the body and stuff. I was so scared that was going to happen. So I was like, I'm going to work out and stuff. But then I didn't work out. And then when I was in Africa and I was taking them pictures, I'm like, my arm. Look, I'm going to put a picture right here, y'all. My arm look flabby. Like, look at that. I ain't like that. I like bad bitch ass fat, but whew. I mean, ass ain't fat, but it's gonna get there. I was like, I don't like how my body is looking. Yes, I'm slimming down, but I mean, what's the point of slimming down if you're gonna look like melted chocolate? You know what I mean? Like, I ain't like that. So I knew when I got back here, it was a different game plan. I was ready. I knew I was not going to skip a meal. I can't afford to skip a meal. And I was going to try Reta, because Reta, I see a lot of videos saying that it protects your muscle and it protects your muscle while you're losing the weight. So that was a big reason why I did get on Reta and got offered tirzepatide, because first I heard it burns the belly fat, which is the problem. And it's supposed to preserve your muscle while you're losing the fat. So, all right, that's the game plan. Work out 5 days a week. Eat 17 to 1,900 calories. High protein and everything. And then when I used to lose weight, I was so focused on just protein. I never thought about carbs. I never cared about carbs because, I fed into the carbs are bad for you. Carbs are bad for you. So I never really cared about the carbs, which was another reason why I was so tired and couldn't go to the gym. One thing ChatGPT, it have taught me so much. I'm like, oh, I want to go to the gym, and then it's like, okay, well, what did you eat today? Okay, you didn't even have carbs before? Did you drink water before? Yeah, I drank water 2 hours before. Okay, but that water is gone by that time, baby. You need some more water. Them carbs are gone by that time. You need to eat some carbs before you go to the gym. Shout out to my girl Chat. They're my best friend. Cause that bitch don't play about me. She don't play about me. And I don't play about her. So when I took retatrutide, when ChatGPT told me not to, yeah, I took 2.5 milligrams of Reta. Now, the reason why is because I was taking 2.5 milligrams of tirzepatide when I first started it, and then after a month and a half, I went to 5 milligrams of tirzepatide. So I was like, okay, I've been taking 5 milligrams of tirzepatide. I can go down to 2.5. I'm thinking it's the same. It's not the same, y'all. It's not the same medicine. It's not the same dose. Don't do what I did. Because when I took that 2.5 of tirzepatide, which was last Saturday, not the Saturday just passed, the one before that, baby, I was down and out. I was in the bed I couldn't move. I was just scrolling on my phone like this. Just body depleted. Just high. I'm talking about not for 1 or 2 hours, y'all. I'm talking about for 12 hours. I was so tired. And yeah, it was that. It was because I took too much, because I guess you're supposed to start at 0.5, which is what ChatGPT had told me, but I didn't listen to her because I'm hard-headed. But don't do what I do, because don't do what I do. Yeah, so I was sick. But the next day, I was still sick. I was still tired, very, very tired. And I could eat, not as much, but I could eat more than... I feel like the next day, I got more hungrier than the tirzepatide. When I first got back and I took the tirzepatide, the next day and the next day after that, I wasn't really hungry. I mean, I was eating, I was making myself eat, but I wasn't really hungry. But that Reta, your hunger comes, but when you start eating, you get full fast, which is the perfect thing for me, because I don't want to undereat, y'all. I don't want to do that. I'm tired of doing that. I can't do that. I don't want that sloppy, saggy body. So I need to be able to eat. And let me tell you something. I know what you thinking, because I was you. You was me. You know what I mean? I get you. In your head, you're thinking, girl, fuck that Reta. Tell me about that tirzepatide that didn't have you eating, baby. I want to get fat. No, don't do that, y'all. I swear. It's not worth it. You don't want a saggy body. You want your body to look good. The whole point of losing weight is to look good. And your health, of course. People love, let's act like we doing this for our health, y'all. I mean, I do want to be healthy, right? But I want to look good. I'm sorry. I ain't even going to be a fake bitch. I want to look like the baddie this face say I am. You feel me? But this body said, This is the first time that I feel like I'm going to succeed. Do y'all feel me? This is the first time that not tirzepatide. I knew I was going to succeed on that, but GLP is such a blessing, and people try to make it seem like it's so negative, and we don't know, baby. This is the first time that I can truly say that I am so happy, and I know it is January. I know when May come, not May. Let me give myself a little extra month. When June come, body gonna be tea. I'm excited because I know what it will do. I I'm already, it's like it's a plan to succeed, y'all. It's a plan to succeed. I'm just so happy about it. So so I told y'all my first shot that I took for Reta was 2.5 milligrams, right? And then, so Saturday came again, which is last Saturday. I decided to tone that shit down. I couldn't do another 2.5. So I did 1 milligram, which was yesterday. Yeah, today's Sunday. So when I took that 1 milligram, I felt fine yesterday. I don't know if it's because I took such a high dose and then I came down, but I feel fine. Also, I started taking Moxie. I've been had Moxies because I bought that when I bought the tirzepatide, but I wasn't really taking it. But I decided to let's go ahead and take it because I need to boost my energy. So it could be either one, y'all. It could be because I was too high and I came low, or that Moxie is offsetting that Reta, because Moxie is like an energy booster, right? So I feel amazing. I feel fine. I don't feel sluggish. I don't feel tired. Now I am feeling, when I was eating breakfast today, I did feel full really fast. I'm talking about really, really fast. And yeah, it was hot, but I got it down. I was so proud of myself that I got it down, y'all. Like normally I'd be like, oh, I'm full. I can't eat that. Like I always wanted to when I was younger. I wanted to be like that. But now it's like a different mindset. It's like, no, you have to eat this. Eat all of it. You know what I mean? So I got it down, and it wasn't like too hard, but I did it. I did feel like the first week I took Reta, it was very effective, and I wasn't getting hungry until mid-week. So I took it Saturday, and I think around like Tuesday, I started feeling hungry again. So what I did, and ChatGPT told me not to, but I did anyways. I took tirzepatide just because I knew it was going to suppress the hunger. So I took that on Wednesday, but I took 2.5 milligrams of that, and then it got me all the way to this Saturday, which was yesterday, right? And now I haven't felt hungry, but I don't want to take tirzepatide at all anymore. Because I know it doesn't give me any benefit other than the weight loss. I know Reta is going to give me that preserve my muscle, and you know what I mean, and make me be able to eat more than the tirzepatide. So my game plan is, yesterday I took 1 milligram of Reta, and Wednesday, halfway through the week, I'm going to take another 1 milligram. My plan is every two doses a week, 1 milligram, so it's gonna be 2 milligrams for the whole week. That is my game plan. And if at any point I feel like I need to up the dose, I will up the dose. I think my max dose would be 5 milligrams if I ever get to that point. Right now, just 2 milligrams is working fine. So I did step on a scale like last Wednesday, and I weighed 218. Now, I was happy about that, but I was mentally prepared for that. Now, I told y'all I knew a lot of that was going to be water weight. I knew it was going to come down from that 226 when I was in Africa. So, as of right now, what I weigh is 218. I don't even think I weigh 218 right now because it's been a week and I haven't stepped on the scale yet. I will do that in my next video because I want to post a video every time I take the injection. I'm going to post on here and tell y'all where I'm at, where my weight at, and just come along this journey with me, y'all. Like, I'm not like a professional YouTuber or whatever, but I'm just a girl who wants to try to feel her best. I want to just be healthy, right? I gotta say that I want to be a bad bitch. Fuck it. I want to be a baddie. All right, I said it. And yeah, and I know you want to be one too. So we can do this together, and I'll tell you my journey, and then you can see if you want to do it. And if you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it, because at the end of the day, this is just researching purposes only, right? That's what I gotta say. Disclaimer. Yeah, something like that. And yeah, this is just my journey. Let me be your rat. Ew, I don't like that. Hold on. Let me be your piggy. Let me be your rat, y'all. Let me be your rat. I'll do it for us. I'll be your trowel. I'll be your rat, y'all. I got us. I hold us down. Just subscribe to me and go on this journey with me. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see where we're going to, like, you know, everything. And I just want to show y'all my outfit because I got this from Africa and I just thought it was so cute. Hold on. Y'all even see me. Look. Isn't it so cute? Like, E. All right, y'all. I'm done. I think I need to go.